February 8th, 2015. Undead from Cleveland, you're listening to Video Game News Radio with your host, Kevin Baird.
Brian Baird.
Don Anderson.
And Larry Mack.
We got a full house today, minus
Minus the twins.
the other Don. Maybe we'll play trivia with them this week. Larry shows up. Doesn't have to go to his Wednesday trivia instead. As we start every episode on the show, we're going to do our drinking game. If we name off in the top 20 titles of the week something that is not a game, you have to drink.
Drink.
You must.
Drinking this nasty Diet Right that's been in my room for like 3
God.
days or 3 weeks.
You need a mole?
That's what I'm going to have. My mole drinks Diet Right.
No, he just leaves open
Drinks
beers.
old drinks.
He used to leave open beers in his basement. They'd be sitting there for weeks, and he'd just grab it and be like, I'll drink this.
I drink the Diet Right because it doesn't have any salt.
Sure.
So here we go. Number 20, Disney Infinity Marvel Superheroes Rocket Raccoon or whatever that guy's name is.
Drink it.
Not a game.
Not a game.
Drink. Number 19, Skylanders Trap Team Air Element Trap. Not a game. Everybody drink. Larry, what
Not
are
a
you
game.
drinking? You got some kind of glass of champagne, and there's like a picture now you've got of like
A woman in the back.
on a calendar.
God.
The Dungeons and Dragons picture or something?
No, that would be Zoe on my Firefly calendar.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
And tonight we have a white wine Riesling that we're drinking.
What is wrong
Very
with
weird.
you, Larry?
In a fancy
drank
glass, too.
You're an alien. What'd you do with Larry?
Larry owns some fancy glasses.
I do.
Number 18, The Sims 3 Starter Pack. Online game for Windows. Number 17, Disney Infinity Disney Originals. I don't know what that is, but it's not a game. Everybody drink.
I don't know what it is, but I know it's not a game. So
We'll take your word for it.
Another action figure. Number 16, BD&A Skylanders Trap Storage Case.
sure.
Not a game.
Not a game.
Everybody drink.
If anything.
Do it. Drink it. Live it.
Ooh, love it.
Number 15, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare for the PlayStation 3. It's up 65% this week. Number 14, Dragon Age Inquisition for the PlayStation 4. Number 13, Middle-earth Shadows of Mordor for the PlayStation 4. Now $40. Number 12, up 76% this week, is the pink PlayStation 3 DualShock 3 wireless controller.
Not a game.
Not a
Totally
game.
not a game. Everybody drink.
Close.
Drink twice because it's pink.
Yeah.
You know, that should be like one of the rules. If they call out a color, it's the same color as what you're drinking, you got to drink twice.
Ooh.
Number 11, Skylanders Trap Team Love Potion Pop. It's not a game. Everybody drink.
Just keep it like that.
These things are just destroying gaming. Number 10, Disney Infinity.
Infinity.
Yeah, that's all you need.
It's like the Little Mermaid or something. It's nothing. Just drink.
It's an action figure.
It's ridiculous. Number 9, PlayStation 3 DualShock 3 wireless controller in camouflage. Up to 83% this week. Not a game. Drink.
Damn it.
Number 8, GameCube controller adapter for Wii U. Not a game. Everybody drink.
Damn it.
It slows.
Number 7, Disney Infinity Disney Originals. It's a Red Rock guy or something. Probably from Big Hero.
Not a game.
Not a game. Drink. Number 6, Disney Infinity Marvel Superheroes The Hulk. Not a game.
Just shows
Drink.
up at your house.
Number 5, Disney Infinity Marvel Superheroes. I don't know.
No.
Cyclops or something. Not a game. Drink.
Holy shit.
That's the last of the drinking.
Yay.
Number 4, we have The Last of Us Remastered for PlayStation 4, now
Yeah.
$30. Number 3, we have Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls for PC, $20. Number 2, the PlayStation 3 game The Wolf Among Us,
Great game.
Episode 1, for the PlayStation 3. It is free, up 586%. Free game, Don. It's all for you, buddy.
On the PlayStation 3. What is it called? The Wolf Among Us?
It's The Wolf Among Us. You got to go to Amazon and get the code, but it's free.
Oh, okay.
No trick. You just go to Amazon.com, you get the code. Free game. And number 1, Valkyria Chronicles. It's up 1,355% this week.
Dear God.
For Windows, it's $9.99. So that's our movers and shakers this week.
Valkyria.
Now, as part of our ongoing, I'm just going to go
Saga.
right to this first. Part of our ongoing drinking game, I'm going to tell you the games that are coming out this week. And if I pronounce something wrong, you have to drink. And that's up to your own discretion. If you think I've said it wrong, you can drink. If you think I said it right, you don't have to. But it should be self-explanatory
Drink anyway.
based on what comes out of my mouth.
I'm drinking every time I say it. Valkyria.
Monday, no games. Tuesday, we have Evolve for multi-platform, Hyper Void for multi-platform. PlayStation Vita, we got Jungle Rumble.
Ooh.
And for PlayStation 4, we have Super Stardust Ultra. On Wednesday, for PlayStation Vita, we have Ukiyo no Rushi. Mhm.
That almost sounded correct.
I'll give it to you because this wine is very dry.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to destroy this next one here.
No.
On Thursday, for PlayStation Vita, we have Daito Shokan no Hitsujikai
Yep.
Library Party. That's
I
all
think
one word.
Library party.
Yeah,
Quiet.
it's all one game. Daito Shoko. Fuck.
I think
Daito Shokan no Hitsujikai
Chop suey.
Library Party.
Bathroom.
I what if that's like a video game version of that Japanese library game where you have to like be quiet while they like
Oh, I
crush
love
your
that show,
testicles
dude.
and shit?
I like the Japanese version a lot more than the American version. Where ours is
Mhm.
stupid. Theirs is like, they do some crazy shit.
Little kids that are in like elementary school probably learn Japanese from all these titles. Like talk to them and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, it's gonna be what?" Oh.
Yeah, Kendall knows all that shit just from watching anime. She's like
Yeah.
fluent.
And also on Thursday we have Hayaka Yaku.
Right. That sounds delicious.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink.
Friday we have for PC Lucius 2.
Maximus.
And for 3DS
Are we
we
thinking
have
that's not Lucius?
Lucius. Is that
That'd be
Lucius?
Lucius.
Lucius? I don't know, man. I think everything's Japanese, so I gotta like
Lucius
translate
Maximus.
with my brain.
Gladiatorius.
Hello, Lucius. I'm home.
Nice.
Fine. If I said Lucius, you guys would have been like, "You mean Luckius?" or something, and then
Okay,
Lucius.
yeah, fucking fine.
Okay.
Drink. 3DS we have Monster Hunter 4, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and The Legend of
Like, you're
Zelda
hunting monsters and you actually find
Majora's
one.
Mask 3D.
You're probably like thinking, why the fuck am I out here? What am I doing? This is stupid. Look at that thing.
Just
And
beat the monster's
multi-platform
ass.
on Saturday we have Sengoku Mosu 4-2. Yep, that's your games coming out this week. I know a lot of people out there are looking forward to that Daito Shokan no Hitsujiki Kai Library Party game.
Well, yeah.
So, download it. Whew. All right. So, quickly, let's do the, since we're here, Let's go ahead and do the. Where the fuck is it? Well, maybe it's not here. Oh, here it is. Let's do the Steam Top 10.
Demon.
Number 10, we got Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1.
Sure.
Number 9, DayZ. Number 8, Rise, Son of Rome. Number 7, Grim Fandango Remastered.
Son, use Rise on Rome.
Number 6, Dying Light Ultimate Edition. Number 5, Homeworld Remastered Collection. Number 4, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Number 3, Stranded Deep. Number 2, H1Z1. And number 1, Dying Light. All right. So now we'll catch up with how everybody's doing. Brian, how was your week this week?
I was driving through Dying Light, pretty much. A lot of cold, just did my work, and then I came home and basically tried not to be fucking too mental about it. Other than that, man, it was just, just laid back, just got through my work week.
You went to a party.
I did. I went to a going-away party for a friend of mine.
Night?
Huh?
Did you get in a fight?
Nah. No, a bunch of the Burning River Roller team, they changed their name from the Burning River Roller Girls because, I'm sure the white man was oppressing them or some shit. But yeah, they were all there, and they looked like they were 12, so I didn't talk to too many of them. There were some people there that I knew. The only thing is, I was standing, the entire time, and I wasn't really paying too much of attention until I got into my car, and I sat down, and I thought both my knees just exploded. It's like, fuck! I don't do a lot of standing anymore because I'm weak. Besides that, I didn't play much in the way of video games this week because just Gears of War 3. Did I watch anything? No, I don't think I even watched it. It's been basically just sat I might as well just been in a corner, flung there and forgotten about because I didn't do shit, So this week I really have nothing.
Did Andrea find her kid yet?
I don't know.
No?
She's in Lakewood somewhere. That's all we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just posted again today, so no.
All right.
You think the cops would just trace his cell phone and find the
Yeah,
kid?
you'd think.
Yeah, for some odd reason, I don't know how. I was really, really worried at first, and now I don't know how much I care.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm thinking the cops aren't, making it a priority since he's posting on Facebook. But anyway,
Okay. Don, how was your week this week?
Oh, yeah. Me? Yeah, it was all right. The same old, no work. I picked up a shift at the Cheesecake Factory on Tuesday, and then I was like, sweet, so I'll work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Wednesday came along, and they called me off. They were like, yeah, just stay home. And so it was pointless, but I guess I made some money. So then it was just a weekend with the kid. I took her sledding yesterday, which is okay, which is a fun time if it's snowing and the snow is soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody's having a good time. But we got
when it's crushed ice.
Right, because it all started to thaw out, and everybody was running on this whole hill. It was just like a piece of ice. And
I make it better?
No, because I was like, here, I'll go. Sophie's like, you go first, so you can find out
Kiss of death.
hills and all these bumps and all this stuff, right? Because it was that hill in Berea, right in the Metro Parks, right off of Bagley.
Okay.
You guys know which one I'm talking about. And there was a bunch of bumps, and so I was like, whatever, I'll go. And I sat down on this little plastic sled, and I fucking went down the hill. I hit the first bump, I went up in the air. I came down on the second bump on my tailbone.
Ouch.
And I haven't been able to move since.
That's why I haven't done this. I did the same thing years ago, dude. I know exactly what you're saying, and I'm just like, no, I'm never doing that again, ever.
Right. Well, that's the thing is, though, it's like if it was a soft, snowy hill, then that's not a problem, man. You just go flying down, you're good to go. But I didn't check the hill out itself. It was like fucking compacted hard, like Larry said, like fucking icy, slushy, fucking nastiness. So, yeah, my tailbone is fucking killing me, and I'm surprised I can actually sit in this chair like this. But I got a big pillow underneath it, so that's my weekend.
Okay, Larry, how was your week?
The Walking Dead starts tonight, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, last week, of course, I had to go watch Super Bowl. Hung out with Soprano Rob. Finally cracked open the bottle of Crown that I got him for Christmas. I got him the. He's a big Crown Royal guy, so I got him the Crown Royal Extra Rare Limited Reserve with like the
You
last.
told us this. Did you drink
Did
it?
I? Oh yeah.
Make
Yeah,
black
we did.
prints out of it.
We did drink it, and it was quite good. I'm not a huge Crown guy, but it's quite good.
That's what dime bag drink.
Quite tasty.
Bag.
Yeah, that's a dime bag used to drink Crown Royal. A splash of Coke.
It's nice. I wonder if you knew what you guys were drinking.
You know?
Probably he would talk about Donnie and them were drinking Schlitz.
From Splats.
Let's see. This week, what did I do this week? I worked. I went to school. Took my daughter to the hospital. That was fun. My younger daughter wound up in the hospital Tuesday night around 11 o'clock or so. And so when I got home at like 7 o'clock in the morning, I let work know that I'm not going to be coming in today. And
She okay?
no, she's still there for observation and tests and stuff like
That
that.
sucks. Hope she's gonna be all right.
She's supposed to be home Wednesday maybe. And let's see, went to trivia on Wednesday. Got the text that hey, because of the crazy blizzard from hell, they canceled trivia on Wednesday.
Hey, that's when I got called.
Oh yeah, that was that crazy fucking snake storm. It was just like a strip of snow that
Yeah,
went on like across 3 states and went right across,
You-
us. And everywhere
Like
I
you-
was delivering fucking Thursday.
like you guys will appreciate this. The place where my daughter is at, because I went out there Wednesday afternoon. It's out in Willoughby, which is of course the heart of the snow belt.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I left there and I was like, well, I need to kill some time before trivia, and it's a good thing I couldn't come up with anything to do because it took me 2 hours
Yeah.
to get from there to Middleburg Heights.
Jesus.
So and yeah, I like stopped at that like the Speedway like right down the block from the Brew Garden and got the text, hey, trivia's canceled, but we're gonna go ahead and go up there and eat. So I was like, well, I'm literally 2 minutes away, so I
Sit
guess I'll
here.
see you up there. Had Kendall here this weekend. Didn't do much. Watched some bad movies. Watched the Uwe Boll classic Alone in the Dark, which is absolutely one of the worst films ever.
Nice.
Why did you watch it then? Why did you watch it?
I don't know, because sometimes it's just fun to watch and be like you try and think, what was he thinking? What was the thought process
No.
when he decided that this was a good way to shoot this scene? And yeah, I realize I'm completely overanalyzing it because he's just retarded, but
What's up, Aaron?
and we went to get something to eat. Because I don't eat it that often, I forget how ridiculously expensive KFC is.
Yep.
Like KFC is good as hell,
Yep.
but we went there and ordered our food. It was like $30.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
So,
Real chick.
What did you order though? It's sort of any place can be expensive when
Well,
you're like,
I mean-
give me that half of the menu on the left.
It's not like it was Taco Bell. That would be something else.
What is the largest cup you have? Taco Bell can get expensive too, though, when you get all crazy
Yeah, if
about
you're
it.
eating like
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
feeding like
yeah.
100 people, then yeah.
like even when I'm like drunk and completely insane, starving to death at Taco Bell, I don't know that I've ever gone over like $20. And I usually
Half
wind
of
up.
that shit you never finish.
Yeah, I get home and pass out before I eat half of it.
Smarter.
We ordered a lot. It wound up being dinner last night and lunch today, but still, there were only 2 of us. But that was pretty much my week.
Okay. Well, I'm in the middle of a fighting match here. It's hard to stop.
We get yelled at if we do that.
Lots of Candy Crush Saga
I know.
and Dual Blitz.
I'm entertaining the masses, though. If you were playing and streaming your video, maybe I wouldn't yell at you.
I would, but then that'd be another screen. But
Probably.
you're
All right, I'm gonna
draining my bandwidth.
What did happen this week? Well, nobody wanted to play trivia. Don had the flu, Don Cease, and Mike Tilner got into a car accident by a hit-and-run driver.
Jesus Christ. Going on
He's
with
all
you
right.
guys.
His car's kind of fucked up.
I gotta see that guy. I gotta hang out with him. Everybody's hung out with him except for me.
Well, then come to Trivia Tuesday. He'll probably be there.
Well, I'm gonna have to unless I'm working.
And you could help us lose. Maybe you'll help us win.
We're going to do it this week, damn it. I feel good. I feel strong.
I think we have to, like, not allow
Argue with each other.
the wrong answers when we know an answer's right.
Yeah.
Like last time we knew that it was Mandarin,
Yeah, we talked ourselves out of at least 4 answers last week.
but Cease was so determined to say that it was Spanish that
Yeah.
we just went with Spanish.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that. And my birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday.
43 years old now, and I guess that means I can vote, and I can buy alcohol. I don't know. They don't give you anything for 43. It's kind of just like you get the 43, and you're just another year older. I start to you do that thing though. I don't know if you guys do it, but I do it. Like you sit there and you double your age. You're like, can I live long enough to be twice as old as I am now?
Yeah,
I'm running out of that.
technically middle-aged?
86 is probably not going to be in my future. I don't think.
No.
Hey, not
Not
so long
based
ago, I
on-
would have said 36 wasn't in my future.
My parents didn't,
You're
get
dying.
anywhere near that, so probably not. But yeah, so I don't know. We had a lot of snow. It was cold. Now it's raining. It's like 50 out.
And then it'll be frozen tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be like
Linux is gonna
20
kick our
or
ass
something
and kill us.
tonight.
How's the ice day?
Yeah, when I go back to, I'm at work and shit.
I got a NAS. I got a network attached storage system, so I could stream videos. Hooked up Plex. These are the things that nobody cares about. These are things that I could talk about on Oblast, but it doesn't make sense on VGN. In terms of games that I've played lately, nothing much. I've been playing a lot of solitaire for some unknown reason. Like, it just got my phone. I played that trivia crack
Yeah.
where Larry just beats me before I even get a turn most of the time. And I just been playing stupid solitaire. I think it's my medication doing that thing that when I was playing those online games, and then when I got off my medication, I was like, what am I doing? I think it's the same problem. I think I'm just playing trivia because I'm dumb. Yeah, Plex is great. Jackal says he uses Plex and it rocks in the chat. Yeah, it's really well done. The only thing is it doesn't always play certain things. It plays a lot of stuff, but MKVs has sometimes a little bit of a problem with MKVs. Not sure why. All right, so that may just be the device I'm using it on. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. That's my week. So let's. We only got a little bit of news this week on the Video Game News Show. We only have a little bit of news.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even. This is like Hunt the Wumpus. I was looking at this. I remember that game. I had to make that go away. Electronic Arts Montreal Studios has seen a small number of job cuts today, with suggestions that the move doesn't bode well for the mobile team there. We made a staffing change in our Montreal studio to align with our current development and service plans, EA said in a statement to Gamasutra. A small number of employees were impacted, and we are working closely with each of them to ensure the best transition possible. I realize it's Montreal, and I probably should do some sort of French thing.
A.
We've been over this. I can't do a French. Gamasutra also reported a source had said this could be the sign. See, I should give Anderson the quotes because he could do all the voices.
Right. But it's all right.
Yeah.
I'll just sit here and hit the gong every time you do the Japanese guy.
Gamasutra also reported a source had said this could be a sign the company was planning to shut its Montreal EA mobile branch.
Sign from the
To which
heavens.
EA responded, "These changes do not impact our current development plans."
These
So
changes
it
do not
is
encourage our
believed-
development plans.
And it isn't always, so we caution you that we haven't been able to verify the following with EA. EA may have closed its Rocket Squid mobile studio in the past few days. No, not Rocket Squid.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Who ever heard of them? This tweet
You mean you haven't?
from an unnamed developer, combined with the removal of any mention of Rocket Squid from EA Montreal's corporate page, suggests the studio is no more. To all my friends of EA Mobile, it was a pleasure working with you, but our Rocket Squid mobile studio is now closed. Game Industry Biz reached out to EA for comment on Rocket Squid's specific situation and was supplied with the following statement.
Uh-oh.
I can confirm the change was related to our mobile development efforts in Montreal, and these changes do not impact our current development plans. We don't comment on specific teams that were impacted, said an EA spokesperson. Rocket Squid's role at Montreal was to support EA's mobile development through product development, platform conversion, appliances launches, integrations, live interview, quality assurance, and certification. Did you ever notice that, like, video games, you know, they have a lot of bugs, but, like, a lot of times, like, when you buy, like, an appliance,
Swarm.
there are no bugs because it would be a real fucking problem. You know what I mean? Like, you don't put your, like, your
Microwave, and every time
yes, in your microwave, and then have it, like, fucking...
every time it hits 30 seconds, it sets for like 90 minutes.
What is that? You know.
Just
And then,
right.
like, why is my microwave still going?
You just open your fridge door, and there's just a huge block of ice. Everything's encased in it. Like, not good. Don't worry, a patch is coming. We're going to have a patch next week. For now, we suggest just using an ice pick.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, that's
those
nice.
auto inflator things
Yeah,
with rich people's car tires. Just, I don't know. Just be, you know, fucked up. Like your TV would just shut itself off. What the fuck? Yeah,
Well, some of them do that, and they call it a feature.
yeah.
Like, if I leave mine on for 8 hours, it will shut itself off unless I hit, like, the OK button. Say, no, I'm still here. I'm just that lazy.
Yeah, mine has that auto dimming feature. Like it's supposed to set the brightness to the whatever, you know, the lighting in the room. But apparently it thinks I live next to the sun. Because it just makes the picture almost completely black. Like I can't see fucking anything. So then I gotta just shut that feature off. I'm not sure why that's fucked up. I can never get anything that's like doesn't have some kind of fuck up in it too. Like my car has a temperature gauge that never worked since I bought the car. Like it's supposed to tell you the outside temperature, and it always says it's like 30 below. And I know you could take the car into the car dealer and have them change it, but
Don't bother.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
not worth it over the
Yeah, the thermometer is really not one of those things that's worth the hassle.
right.
You could probably just,
Yeah, that's
watch the Weather
wait
Channel
till
for
something
outside.
real breaks, and then say, oh, and by the way, the thermometer's fucked up.
Yeah, they're always trying to get me to buy an engine mount. Like your engine mount is worn.
When it falls out, you know.
It's going to be pretty expensive to get that because you got to like lift it up. It's going to be like $500, maybe $600. Yeah, I'm not going to get that. I don't want them to tell me that the engine mount is worn. I want them to tell me the engine mount is broke.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm talking about shit that doesn't matter.
worn. Every car part is worn.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise it's probably you're not using it. So, I don't know. Let's see. Your Xbox One lets you live stream or record video to share your gaming exploits, but that's overkill when all you want to do is brag about a shiny new Forza car. Wouldn't it be nice if you could take a screenshot like your PlayStation 4 toting friends can? You'll have that option soon. After months of promises, Microsoft's Phil Spencer has shown off an Xbox One screen capture feature that lets you share still images. Oh boy. Boy, such advancements. Woo! He's quick to warn that this isn't the finished interface and that the feature will get a proper intro when it's ready for a preview. You can just take a picture of your screen. So yay. Yay, moving on. That's nothing. If you don't have any other news, this is the last article. I don't usually talk about this stuff, but I'll talk about it. Today, Razer took the wraps off their updated version of the Blade. We took a look at the 2014 model last year and found that it was a very impressive device. This is from AnandTech. With one of the best displays we have ever tested and a powerful CPU-GPU combo that was capable of driving most games at reasonable frame rates. It is packed into a CNC aluminum shell that gives a feeling of quality. However, by the time we were able to review the device, our fault not Razer's, NVIDIA had already released a new set of mobile GPUs that offered even more performance and better power efficiency than the Maxwell-based GTX 980M and GTX 970M. Razer kept all that was great about last year's model, including the amazing IGZO 3200 by 1800 display.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Ridiculous. I don't know why you need graphics that, I mean, your eye can't even see. We spent years with that shitty NTS televisions. You know what I mean? We didn't care. We didn't care! Now everybody's got to have the fucking ridiculous resolutions. It's dumb. Great aluminum body and powerful cooling capabilities and internals to make the system even more powerful. Well, you know what bugs me? I just got to bring this up. You ever watch those shows? I mean, everybody's probably seen some movie or a show where there's guys on Wall Street or some kind of computer desk, and they've got that 6-monitor deal where there's like a stand and it's holding like 6 monitors in front of their face while they're looking at like stock quotes and shit. Yeah. And I'm always looking at that, and I'm just thinking, why don't you just get a giant monitor? One monitor, giant. Why do you want all those bevels and the crazy fucking stand in front of you? One monitor to rule them all. And, you know, instead we get these little screens where they cram all these pixels in that you can't even see. And, you know, anyway. I know Apple has some sort of 30-inch display or something, and you can use like a TV, but TVs are weird. They got like...
Because they're TVs.
Yeah, they got weird ways of rendering shit.
TVing.
So you try to read text on them, and half the time you're like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Anyway. Yeah, I was at work. I'm going to bring this up to you. I'm on a roll tonight. I'm just going to do all the talking. I was at work, and we got this laptop, and it's shitty. And it's really slow and stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to install Windows 10 on this because the Windows 10 preview's out. So I'm going to put Windows 10 on this laptop. So it doesn't have a monitor, right? So, I mean, the screen doesn't work on it. But you can plug in a monitor on the back. So I plug in the monitor on the back. I installed Windows 10 on it, 32-bit. It worked. Got it all installed. And I'm like, cool, this is great. I'm going to go set it up in the conference room because there's a projector in there. People can check out Windows 10, see what it's all about. Go in there, connect the projector, light bulb on the projector goes and burns out.
I knew that was going to come up.
Fuck, that's a $300 light bulb, man. And it doesn't even make sense. My boss bought another one, which is good on him. I mean, I don't know what we paid for it. But you can buy a projector now that's better than what we've got.
Just go steal one from a high school.
For less money than that. And with those LED bulbs that last like 50,000 hours. So, I don't know. But sometimes having those discussions with my boss just isn't worth it because if it doesn't work out the way he wants it to be, then he'll be like, he'll blame me.
Shit.
Yeah. So just let him spend the money on the antiquated stuff that he still has, and you know, just give up until he runs across somebody else that has it and goes, you know, I bought this. Oh, okay. You know, they have battery operated ones now too. Like they can hold in the palm of your hand, and you can just throw a 60-inch picture up on like a wall or something. It's kind of crazy, and it can run for like 90 minutes. And you can connect it to your phone. So if you have like an iPhone that has movies on it, you can just be like, you can just go anywhere. You can be in the toilet, you just throw it on the back of your shower wall or something and be like watching a movie. It's fucked up. I don't know. All right, so that's what I had. We got 2 emails. Woo! I haven't listened to Tumbling with Tumbleweed lately because I haven't gone outside walking. I listen to that show when I go walking outside, and I haven't because...
I had a caller last week.
Wow. Well, you had Jedi a few weeks ago.
Well, yeah, but...
Does that really count?
Noble called. No, it wasn't Jedi. It was Noble.
Oh, did he? That's cool.
Yeah, he called in and added to the show, to the conversation. It was really good.
People are listening.
Oh, that's
good.
Talking about comic book movies and shit.
Yeah. All right. So this, if you want to write into the show, you can write into whatever you want at videogamenews.com. So you can write into... Noble at videogamenews.com, and we'll read it on the air. This one came in from Antonio to captured by robots at videogamenews.com. And he said, hey, Kevin, just because I'm Mexican doesn't mean I'm going to break into your house and steal your consoles. Kidding.
Stealing.
Could Brian explain the reason he was hogtied and dragged around the fire pit
Yeah,
Funny show last week. Thanks.
I don't remember. I was drunk.
that was the greatest story ever.
No, it's one of the greatest stories. Not the greatest.
Well, it was one of the greatest stories. Yeah. Am I supposed to tell it since I know it? I guess.
Go ahead. You know it.
It was
I'll listen.
So we're sitting at when Kevin. I think that's when you were living with Dan James or whatever. We were over at Dan's house, and they had a fire, and he had a big field in the back, so we'd always have a fire, and we'd always buy couches, and we'd throw the couches on the fire, and everything would burn, and we'd all drink and jam tunes and stuff. Well, one night, Brian was there, and he was a little bit inebriated,
Little.
and he was just kind of sitting there, like stumbling, talking, mumbling, and somebody was like, "Hey, I'm going to take this rope, and I'm going to hog tie Brian, and I'm going to pull him around. We're going to tie him up, leave him tied up." And I was like, "I don't think that's a good idea." And he was like, "No, we're going to do it." And I'm like, "It's it's funny." I go, "But I don't think it's a good idea." And he was like, "No, we're going to do it." I was like, "All right, cool." So Brian's just standing there, and they come running up, and they, like, tackled him, right? Tried to, like, he wouldn't go down. And then so they tied the rope around his feet. And they started pulling. He had no choice. He had to go down because they pulled his feet out from underneath him. So he hits the ground, and they start pulling him around the fire. So as he's going past the fire, he reaches into the fire. I'm standing there going like, I can't believe they're dragging him around.
Once
That's
again, on fire at a party.
Right. So then he reaches into the fire and grabs a piece of wood out of the fire to hit his assailants with, right? Well, the thing is he grabbed the part that was on fire, and the part that he was swinging at him wasn't on fire. And I'm like, holy shit! So he started waving his board around, and then they were like, dude, he must be pissed because that board is on fire, and he is grabbing it with his bare hands. And they said we better let him go. So they let him go, and he wasn't mad. Like he says, he was drunk. They let him go, and he was like, bastards. And just kind of like kept drinking, grabbed a beer and kept drinking. And
So
I was
the
like,
next
dude,
morning when I woke up, my fucking hands were on fire. That sucks.
I watched this whole thing. It was one of the greatest things I ever seen. Because he was just, his feet were up in the air. It was like a Western movie. He was on his back, and his feet were up in the air, and there was like two dudes dragging this rope.
Like a steer.
And they dragged him past the fire, and he just reaches in and grabs this and goes, ah! And starts swinging the board at people. And they were just like, holy shit, that thing's on fire. Let him go. And then they let him go, and I was just like, wow, that's pretty badass. It's Brian Baird.
Yeah, man.
It was a good one. That was a good time. That was before Dan hit me in the head with an empty 40-ounce bottle. He just walked up to me and cracked me in the
fucking can of Raid in the goddamn fire. You just watched him. He just comes over. He's like, throws Raid in the fire. Like, ah! Runs the fuck away.
Yeah.
Dan's like, you stupid ass. I was like, okay.
Like, whatever.
Jackal writes in and says, hey, Don and crew. I recently got my hands on some Adderall, and it is great. I've been using it on the weekends, and I get so much shit done because I straight up don't fucking sleep at all. I was wondering how Brian got prescribed for it so I could get it legally. I don't want to use it during the week, only on weekends, so as to not build up an intolerance to it. Listen, I'm just going to tell you, if you want to be like Brian, you just got to go into your doctor's office and talk fucking nonsense for about 30 minutes.
Pretty much.
And like
Just
without
keep
taking
constantly
breaths or
switching,
pausing.
like,
Just keep
topics.
talking no matter what, even if it doesn't make sense and they aren't sentences and the doctor's looking at you and you're telling him what you did last week or what you did the week before, not even in that order, because that's how Brian talks.
Yeah, and then just have like one eye look the other way and shit.
Not even going to fucking pretend that's just not real. It's all true.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
ridiculous.
sure Kevin is getting really uncomfortable reading this, so I'll move on to a different subject. I don't care.
No.
So it doesn't matter.
Not really the worst thing we've ever had to do.
No, we all know Brian's batshit insane.
I got a question mostly for Kevin, but also for all the guys. Do you ever have a problem with women getting mad at you for having a different opinion from them on something trivial or explaining something scientifically to them because, quote, you're talking down to them, end quote? I know a few women who get pissed at me when I disagree with them on anything, even non-controversial stuff, and I'm pretty sure I'm not being belligerent about it. I think Kevin is at the most risk of being accused of sounding condescending when he talks, but I don't get the sense that even he does it on purpose, if at all. Anyway, listen, I mean, I know I may seem smart and stuff, but I can be pretty damn dumb, especially when I'm drinking. So I don't know if I don't think I get that way.
He only knows what he knows.
I don't know certain shit. I don't know anything about music, books and cars, or art. Apparently, Larry knows everything about art based on trivia. And like most kinds of literature. I have no idea. Brian knows a lot of that, I guess. Nothing. So, but I do know a lot of science shit. That's where I get you. Anyway, and World War II. Just thought I'd ask because I'm getting sick of worrying that I'm going to offend some bitch for saying that I think, well, that might be a problem.
Yeah, I think we identified the problem.
Yeah. Saying that I think Carol never actually fucked Daryl on The Walking Dead or something dumb like that. Although there was that one time I got pissed at all of you for shitting on Voyager. I agree now that it was garbage. As well you should.
Yeah. If it takes place in the Star Trek universe and I say it's crap, then there's not really much to debate. I mean,
it's done.
I like me some rubbish from the Star Trek universe, so...
Yeah, usually when a girl is arguing with you, the reason, like the thing that you're arguing with her about is not what she's arguing with you about.
Yeah,
No.
If you're arguing about The
guys tend to be
Walking
really
Dead,
shitty at picking up subtext.
yes, if you're arguing about The Walking Dead, she's not arguing about
Yeah.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah, you thought you were talking about whether or not two people on The Walking Dead banged. She wanted to get your impression on people randomly banging.
Yeah,
Right.
It's completely something along those lines. It's not ever black and white. Because then they wouldn't care. They would just be like, I don't care, whatever.
Yeah.
Quick update on the life of Jekyll. I gave up my dreams of working in television, and I'm instead trying to become an EMT, and eventually a paramedic driving ambulances and shit. I became a volunteer firefighter to get free medical training. I got my CPR certification last week, and I'm learning rapid trauma examination. I'm also working in a textile warehouse to pay the bills. It's weird because it seems like Jedi and I have very similar lives right now. Last I heard, he was trying to become a nurse and was also working in a warehouse. Weird coincidence, huh? That's more than I know about him. I don't know. I have no
I
idea.
think Jedi's in the front office now. But...
I don't think
Yeah, that's right. He got a promotion.
Yeah.
He's going to quit, though. Just give it
Which you can totally keep up with on Cleveland Sports Radio.
I figure if Larry Mack can crawl his way out of poverty and into a good life, then it should be easy for us young guys.
Well, you've already taken the first step. I can't direct you towards when we did this show, but back when we did the Midwest Wasteland on like our lives and our finances and stuff, if you remember, one of the first things that we all agreed on was give up on your dreams.
Yeah.
They won't happen.
Right.
They will happen
Figure
for
out
other people. They just
Figure
won't happen
out
for you.
what job you will be able to tolerate, and just throw yourself into that. Because dreams are for silly. They're for sleepy time.
Anyways, I just hope to finally have an actual career with benefits soon and to be able to afford to buy a house and some toys, like an Oculus Rift and a 3D printer. Any interest in getting either of those things, Kevin?
Dreams.
The Oculus Rift is still beta, and I'm not going to buy it until it's finished. I did watch that horror preview thing that Brian posted on Facebook, so it definitely looks like it could be a lot of fun. But, I mean, I think that's basically all it is, too, is a bunch of demos right now, so there's really, like, you know, too much reason to go out and get it. I mean, there's certainly things, yeah, like Elite Dangerous that you're mentioning here, that would be cool, but I don't know. Eventually, yeah. But it's got to be retail. It's got to be retail. I don't want the beta because they showed like how it's going to be more refined and nicer looking when it's in final production. And I don't want that big. I don't want the shitty one. That's what happens in life. You go in early, you get the shitty shit. Plus, there is competition out there. There are other people like Microsoft's crazy, holographic thing that they got, and I think Sony's got one now. And so. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. A lot of times this shit, people come out with it and then it gets buried by some company. They buy it and they bury it. So I'll just wait and see what happens. The space flight sim game Elite Dangerous looks amazing when using Oculus, and there are limitless gizmos and doodads you can make with a 3D printer. The 3D printer. The thing that's kind of cool about it would be that I could print out miniatures, like Warhammer miniatures and D&D miniatures. But then I think to myself, you know what? I've never finished painting the miniatures I have.
Right.
So I'm not going to buy one. It's just how I got it. Maybe one day when it can do something cool, like make food like it does on Star Trek, that would be cool. Because,
don't know if you want to eat it.
Well, if it does it right.
Just like slop.
Make chicken appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Chicken mist.
Tastes like printer paper shaped
Yeah.
like chicken.
All
Cream
warm.
chicken.
It'll be nice and warm. Like a printer. Piece of paper.
Inky.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Earthy.
I
They
don't know.
call
I mean, I just don't have enough use for it. I mean, it seems neat. You know, people are making like guns that work with the printer and shit. And
You could have just printed a new deck for your backyard.
yeah, right. So then it'll be like 10 times more expensive, and you know that the thing probably requires like a lot of TLC. You probably got to care for it, clean it, and do all this shit. Otherwise, it's going to be all misaligned and just spewing hot plastic everywhere. And I'm not into it. You know, guys are gonna find me like dead, stuck to the 3D printer, covered in hot
You like
plastic.
morph into it like you got a train, like in a transporter accident.
Yeah, half of me in one spot and half of me in another. It's not my thing. I really just want to get the Midwest Wasteland episodes that aren't currently available, so a file transfer would work too. I wouldn't upload them to the torrent if you sent them to me, I swear. I know this email was too long, probably the Adderall talking, write you again in 2 months when I stop being lazy. Later, Jack at 1038. Well, part of this NAS thing was an attempt to, that I set up was an attempt to actually organize all my USB drives that I have in order to collect all the show remnants, put them together to figure out what I have. So I got part of it there, not quite there yet to get the Midwest Wasteland collection together, but eventually. One day. I need like $500,000, and then I can just stop working for the man and just be at home doing VGN shit all the time. So that's not easy to come up with, though. It's not easy just to come up with $500,000. It's I don't know if you know this, but it's hard.
Well, I was figuring that would, give you the time off because, $500,000. That's basically a week off of work for you. So you just
Yeah.
set aside 1 week
Yeah,
and do the VGN shit.
I figured out the math. If I can have $500,000 by the time I'm 45, I could stop working.
Nah, you'd fuck it away.
I wouldn't need to. I got enough saved up.
You would have to. You know you would.
Yeah.
You'd buy something silly like a
Yeah, I don't
cannon.
even think like that because I know I would blow it on just dumb shit. And then
Kevin would immediately be in the fucking paper for dealing with Russian arms dealers.
but by the time
trying to
I'm
buy a howitzer.
47, I would be destitute again.
It's a Russian tank. What do you care? It's old. Kevin would just show up rolling across your fucking lawn because he couldn't stop it. Trying to drive the thing all by himself.
P.S. I'm thinking of going by frame rate on the show from now on. If it sticks with you guys, I'll do it. Go back to doing the video game trailer commentaries. Those were funny. Well, we could.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while.
It's just that it's not good for the audio listeners. It's only good for the video listeners, and we don't really have a whole lot of video listeners. It averages between 10 and 20 people when we're live, and we probably have another, 100 people watch the show on YouTube or whatever that's there. But I don't know how many people watch it on Twitch. But it's not enough, I think, to do it that way. But maybe we'll do a special or something. Maybe when we do like a E3 show, like we'll watch all the trailers and comment on them without Brian because he won't do it.
No.
He'll go
At all.
Go to bed. I'm sleepy.
Sleep. Tired.
Dan writes to Tasty Sandwich at videogamenews.com, and he says, do you think the Elder Scrolls Online will become better on console than on PC? It seems like it will offer console players a new take on MMORPGs that don't play on computer. Brian and Larry, why don't you answer that question? I've talked enough.
Larry, go ahead. I always talk.
I don't even. I think I'm missing a key part of the question. Do I think it's gonna be better? I mean,
Do you think Elder Scrolls Online will be better on console than it is on PC? That's the question.
no. Online PC gaming is superior. Period. I mean,
What?
I don't know. I prefer PC gaming when I'm online.
Like it?
So-
Go out and-
I mean, I don't know. And I'm sure I can't even quantify why, other than I'm a grumpy old man and I don't
Because
wanna deal
console
with it.
fucking games where there's a lot of MMOs and shit going on is Mostly going to just be a heartbreak because it's too much lag, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't do the MMOs online on the console. I do them on the PC, so I am ill-equipped to answer the question. There you go.
Brian?
Yeah, I don't think it's because there's a few MMOs you're going to find.
You don't know how to get off your back, do you? Oh, there you go.
I was just thinking that what was that one game that was the TV show as well?
Defiance?
Huh?
Defiance?
Yeah. Like I still have that, and it's not a bad game, but I'm like thinking to myself, you know, it's just totally not gonna fucking last if the series doesn't fucking continue, you know. That and it's like you get seriously, you know, you get a lot of goddamn lag going on sometimes, and it just fucking sucks, you know. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I know Elder Scrolls on the PC, if your PC isn't up to fucking standard, you know, or you don't have a powerful enough fucking graphics card, the game just constantly lags. It totally sucks that way. So I don't know. Maybe it's only gonna be available on Xbox One and not Xbox 360 because it'll suffer the same problems. I'd guess.
I never played it, so I have no idea if it's good or.
Well, if you did, you'd know what I'm talking about, but you didn't. So.
But you didn't like it.
I did.
You had problems with it, but I don't think you gave it a good enough shake. You played it for 5 minutes and then you were like, I'm bored. I'm gonna go do something else.
Make a sandwich.
It's like, and this is how you swing your sword. Fuck this, I'm playing Warhammer.
Daddy's gonna watch TV right now, honey. You know.
I gotta need you to show me. Your ball's my hand.
Damn it!
Right? Crunch. Yeah, you're getting your ass beat. I don't know if you're getting your ass beat. You were looking like you were doing all right there for a second, but then...
Dude, there's so many controls to this, I have no idea really what I'm doing. That graph comes up, and it's the most confusing thing I've ever seen.
This thing right here?
Yeah, whatever yours, yeah.
I'm ahead of you. I'm a little bit behind you, I mean.
Yeah.
You're still... The guy's still... He just flipped over you and stuff, and you gotta do that.
Yeah, he got off me, I guess, because I did something. Dana White's in the audience. I don't see Rogan, though. Oh, yeah, there he is. How do I stand up? Like, I don't even know how to fucking stand up. Just get up.
What are you, fucking stupid?
Right?
Look at this. I can do all kinds of crazy...
Stand up.
Whee! I can do all kinds of gay shit, but I can't stand the fuck up. Get up. There we go. Gotta push the left button. Push the left stick. Dun, dun, like a rocket here. Dun, 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 dun. So I don't know. That's all you guys got.
Pretty much.
I want to direct everybody to our Facebook page where we have the link so everyone can sign the online petition to make Oderus Urungus a Mortal Kombat X character.
Is that really going to happen, or is that just something stupid somebody put together?
It better happen, damn it.
You know, it's like that guy that wanted to give Rockstar Games a bunch of money by having a Kickstarter campaign to remake a game.
Yeah. Speaking on their behalf.
Yeah.
If you give me $1 million, I'll tell them to make this into a game. Oh, okay. It sounds legit.
If you had $1 million, someone would just take it from you.
Just punch you in the head.
Yeah.
Oh, stop punching me.
No.
All right, well, I guess nobody's got anything to say. Guys, you guys can talk to each other. Don't you guys have any? How about Wasteland's coming up? Anybody going to Wasteland this fall?
Yeah, I only got like the room for one night, though. I haven't got fucking time for that shit.
Did you rent a room already, or are you going to be like, oh, everybody?
I rented a room, but yeah, we're already talking. Somebody else has got to throw the party. I think people are finally catching on. You know.
Who's catching on? What are you talking about?
You know, that I can't constantly be having a goddamn room. It's ridiculous.
But everybody likes Brian Baird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't have to worry about me getting kicked the fuck out and all my money's gone.
You like to play your music really loud and rock out, and you're like, you know, you sit in the throne in the corner, you know, with that smile on your face, people coming in to see you. It's good. Hey, if Blackie's there, we'll all go in Blackie's room. That's usually what happens, right? I don't know.
I will be
Sam?
there to. I will be there to some extent. I got my kids that weekend, but I will be popping up somehow.
Gonna bring your kids in again so they can see the horrors of
Yeah,
your friends.
I don't know that I'll be bringing my children again.
Can warn them about Daddy's crazy friends.
Oh, that was awesome.
And, you know, somebody might run off with one of them, though. You know, Kendall's getting old, I think.
Lord, why?
You have to be careful. Like, Kelsey, not so much, but somebody could take Kendall and run off. And then what are you going to do, Larry? You going to chase after him?
Well, Lizzie would run off with
tired.
them. You know, she'd meet somebody and be like, "Oh my God, I love you," and she'd be like posting on her Facebook about how they're meant for each other, and she'd run off with them while I was in the bathroom.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
That's it. I don't know. I got nothing else.
I got nothing.
I don't know who the celebrities are going to be at this one. You guys going to Comic-Con? Of course you're not.
No, no way.
I really want to, but it's like ungodly expensive.
Well, only if you want autographs.
Well, I mean,
It's like half price if you go Friday or Sunday.
I suppose I could just stand there and drool at William Shatner, which I would totally do. But
Well, when Anderson and I went to Comic-Con in New York, we learned that some of the celebrities are behind curtains,
Yeah.
and you can't see them at all. You go up you go up, and then they let you into the curtain, so you can't snap a shot of them.
oh, those sons of bitches!
Yeah,
But if you go, I got one. Eliza Dushku,
Yeah.
one of them. One behind I stood out there and waited for him to open the curtain because I saw where she was standing. And they opened the curtain to let the people in. I'm like, bam! I already had it zoomed in and everything.
yeah. One half was we could stand behind, but the other half was against a wall, so you couldn't see like Mark Hamill or anything.
Right.
Not that it mattered. It's Star Wars. Nobody
I told
likes
you.
Star Wars. Nobody likes Star Wars. Nobody even knows what that is. It's like this old movie that came out in the 70s. Nobody's even seen it.
$100.
It was
Yes.
like
Remember that?
a bunch of nobody actors were in it.
They're like, you want to meet Mark Hamill? It's like, sure. They're like $100. You're like, well, no.
Yeah, who's that?
That's what Shatner is.
Yeah,
Shatner's crazy. Especially if you want
That's William fucking Shatner, dude.
if you
Yeah,
want
I
with
would- yeah,
if you
fair.
want it with Leonard Nimoy's signature, who's
Oh.
not even going to be there, it gets
Yeah.
like ridiculous expensive. Like $300 or something for the VIP package. I just think what you should do. I even said this to Oz. I said, Oz, aren't you going to be at the airport baggage claim? I was kind of kidding, and he was like, probably, but I'm still thinking of going to the show too. Like, wow, that's fucked up. But you should just go, like, hang out like the Hard Rock downtown because they'll all just, you know, the ones that drink will all go there because it's like right by their hotel, and you know, they'll be there or in the casino, and you'll just be like, hey, can I get a picture? And they'll be like, yeah, whatever. You know, they're not gonna be like, yeah, $40. You know, they're not gonna do that.
They
They'll
might
be
say,
drinking.
But Cinema Wasteland though, I gotta save up my my autograph money because they're doing the reunion from Day of the Dead, so like everybody from Day of the Dead's gonna be there. So
Where's that? That's at Wayside?
that's a Wasteland.
I know they were doing that in like Illinois or something like that. I saw that like on a something.
Yeah, they're doing that next Wasteland.
interesting.
Day of the Dead or Dawn?
Day of the Dead.
Which
Day of the Dead.
They're gonna have that one dude that's all like pissed all the time. I don't know his actor's name, but that guy was great.
And one, oh yeah. He'll be there.
Is he really? Oh.
I know who you mean. Rhodes.
Yeah, I guess whoever the guy that was in
God,
charge that was just pissed like all the time, just screaming at everybody. The
That's
guy,
the best.
yeah,
The choke on him, dude.
it's just you know, I'm asking the questions here, Frankenstein. That guy.
Yeah. Rhodes. He'll be there.
Rhodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be there. Bub is gonna be there.
It's amazing these people are still alive. I think all the drugs and shit they did in the 70s would have killed them by now. Cool. That's cool. You should get an audio clip with them screaming at you.
Yeah.
That'd be excellent. Be better than having an autograph.
Yeah, instead of an autograph, could I get like video of you just screaming at me and
Yeah.
acting pissed and maybe
Losing
maybe a little
your
spit coming out and stuff?
That's great. But you know what? I felt for Rhodes. Like, the first time you watch that, you kind of think you're kind of for the scientists and shit. You're like, boy, that guy's a dick. You want the scientists to, like, try to work it out. But then if you sit back and you think about it, scientists were all being assholes. Like, Rhodes was the only guy that was, like, trying to keep people alive.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
He's like,
we're sort of in a crisis situation here, Doc.
Experiments.
Yeah.
They all have their little personal problems. Like, I don't know. My girlfriend, that one guy who lets the zombies in.
Yeah.
What a fucking moron.
No, the doctor's like he's taking like the Marines or whatever they are and turning them,
turning them into dinner.
Yeah.
So he can train Bub how to use a Walkman.
It's like, how can you even blame Rhodes? Like, Rhodes was actually the hero of the movie. All right. Well, that's it for VGN. Everybody can go now watch Walking Dead or Better Call Saul or whatever the hell's on tonight. Thanks for listening and tuning in live. Sorry I couldn't figure out UFC. I can't win one match. I suck. That's how it goes on Video Game News Radio. Check out the website at www.videogamenews.com, which is actually just forwards you to the Facebook page, but whatever. You can find out when we post new content on there, and you can write into the radio show at whatever you want at videogamenews.com. Look, there's a guy on the chat calling everybody fags and queers.
He doesn't like us.
Yeah.
That's great.
His name's Liz Tyler.
His name's Liz Tyler.
It's Tyler.
Yeah.
No, it's Liz Tyler.
Liz.
Kind of gay, in a way. Betsy, you guys got any shout-outs or anything? Larry Mack birthday bashes or anything?
ClevelandSportsRadio.net. No Larry Mack birthday bash yet, at least. I'm sure I'll be doing something, but I'll probably just be drinking up at the Boneyard again or something.
When is this?
September.
Oh.
So everybody make your plans now.
No more cancer benefit? That's it? You're done with that? That was the last one ever?
No, I want to do another one. I've been busy with work and school, and once school is done and I don't have that over my head, I'll probably get back into it.
Right on. Tuesday nights at 11, Don? Tuesdays
at 11, yeah.
Tumbling with Tumbleweed. Go to blogtalkradio.com/tumble. Is that right?
Yep.
And you can listen live. You can call into a show. You can be part of the show if he looks to see if you're there.
Oh, yeah, it takes me.
If he happens to notice.
And you also got to, like, a 30-minute window to do it. Like, if you're
Right.
I'm going to call in later in the show. Nope. You're done.
Yeah.
So get in early.
Good luck trying to get in.
And subscribe because it's a good show. All right. That's it. Everybody, good night.
Peace.
Peace for peace.
Peace.